So guys, all these things I've mentioned, if you can put it to practice, if you can put it to work, I'm sure they are going to give you results. I mentioned. So before we start, we're going to talk about meaning of being busy and meaning of being productive. Being busy is just actually doing something. I can be busy checking my Instagram, I can be busy checking my Twitter feeds, I can be busy scrolling through WhatsApp. While being productive is focusing on the most important tasks and getting them done. Tasks that gives you money, tasks that add value to your lives, tasks that make you a better person, tasks that move you closer to your goal. So that is the difference between being busy and being productive. So quickly we're going to go into some ways of how to stay productive and how to be productive. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paige and I talk about everything about being a successful young entrepreneur. Today we are going to talk about being busy or being productive. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much, and if you're just seeing my face for the very first time, thank you. So good to have you here. Step one about being productive is identifying your goals, your objectives. First of all, your yearly goal. Then those yearly goals will be broken down into monthly goals, and those monthly goals will be broken down into either weekly goals, then daily to do, or from monthly goals to daily to do. Because without knowing your goal and objectives, how will you know the most important things to do? How will you know what to even do? So let's just assume we are on the to do, the daily to do. So daily to do, we have important tasks and we have semi-important tasks and we have the really not so important tasks. Those categories can be chores, maybe sweep the house, wash clothes, iron clothes, and things like that. So after writing these things down, it's now time to really look at the one that is the most important out of everything and do it first. Doing what will make us productive first, because if you decide to do all the chores and if you decide to do all the less important things, you are going to be worn out to focus on the more important things, and you find yourself postponing. So the first one, we need to get down our goals and get down our to-do list. Then we move to the next one. To be productive, you must, or rather you should, and I will recommend you use the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule states that 20% of your work, 20% of inputs results to the 80% of outputs. Let me give this example that I read in a book. There was this girl that she wanted to create a post, like a vlog, and the vlog had so much rich content. The vlog was high quality. She had read, she had made her research, she had done all those stuff, she had written down all she's supposed to write down. The caption was mind-blowing, the post was superb, and then she posted it. And what happened? Low results. People did not really comment, people did not really like the post did not really go far. Now what am I trying to say? She has done all this work served as the 80%. So she took the 80-20 rule into action, and she said, what is that 20% that is going to boost, or that is going to make up, or that the outcome is going to be 80%? And guess what she did? She advertised. And when she advertised, everything went boom. So in this 80-20 rule, it says that 20% of work that you're supposed to do will lead to 80% of outcome. In your to-do list, I'm sure we have like 10 things to do, 15 things to do. I might have like 17 things to do daily. But you see that one post that is talk to 2 people about my business, or do a promotional advert, those small things, those 20% is going to really make up for much of my outcome. It's going to make up for the 80% of my outcome. The rest are just the remaining. So we need to put the 80-20 rule into action. The 20% of your work will make out 20% of the most work. There is 120% that makes out the 80% of outcome. It's just one little thing that she did. She just needed to advertise, and when she advertised, it now look as if, oh my god, wow. But check when she didn't advertise, it was as if she had done everything. Just try and implement the 80-20 rule. It really works. If you can include it to your productivity schedule, it really works. Can do to be productive is reward yourself. You see, when our mind think of a reward after a walk, it tends to make us do the work, because it's like, okay, when I finish this thing, I can eat, or when I'm done with this thing, I can go out. When I'm done this thing, I can check my messages, check my WhatsApp, check my Instagram. When I'm done with this thing, I'll get myself a cup of ice cream. So if you can reward yourself after doing something productive on your to-do list, it is easier to get it done, because you have conditioned your mind and you've conditioned yourself that unless you finish doing what is important to do, you are not going to get that pleasure. And we always want pleasure. We always want to relax. We always want to eat. We always want to go out. Want to do things that are less stressful. So if you can reward yourself by saying you will do something pleasurable after working, it kind of intrigues the mind to get to work so that we can attain pleasure. So you want to try out rewarding yourself to get a work done. One is get a workspace. You see, working, if you own a flat or if you own an apartment or a room for a student, it's good to organize just a section of the room for workspace. So you'll know that once I'm here to work. Once I'm on the bed, I'm on the bed to sleep. Don't start working on your bed. Don't start working on the floor. Create a workspace, a convenient workspace that you can work. If you create a workspace, anytime you go into that space, it immediately tells your mind that, okay, time to work. What do I have to do? Let me get to work. As if you are going out, you're going to office. You can take your bath, dress up, and go inside your house for your workspace. If you have an extra room or an extra space, please design a workspace. It is very sweet if I can just go to a corner of my room and I'm working. When I come out or when I'm on the bed, I want to sleep or I want to rest. Or when I'm in that place, I want to work. It is work for that space. And the other part of the room or the other part of my apartment or the other part of the house is to do another thing. So if you create a workspace, it is easier to get work done, because your mind is conditioned that once I'm here to work. Another thing is solo decisions. You make all the decisions on your own. Personal decisions can be made on your own, but trust me, when it comes to business or when it comes to things that concerns making money, you might want to talk to a mentor, you might want to talk to a coach, or you might want to talk to someone that you feel can give you a good advice, because making decisions on your own takes time. You start thinking, oh, so should I do it, should I not do it? Before you know, after thinking, should I not do it, you don't do anything. You don't not do it. You don't do it. You do something different entirely. So if you can talk to somebody and quickly make a decision, I'm not saying anybody, I'm saying somebody experienced in that field. If you can trust someone's judgment, and of course, after the person has advised you, make your own research. But if you are dying on your own decision, thinking, it takes time and it makes us not productive. We'll start thinking, okay, for example, I want to make a post. Should I do it like this? Does it even look good? Maybe they will laugh at me, or they will do this. What should I post? Now can I do this? How can I do that? Then you think. And at the end of the day, you don't do anything. So if you're having that problem, please talk to someone. Is either you want to make a post, you are feeling confused, or you are feeling like it looks somehow, or you look this, or you. So people after making a post, they will now go and delete it. on solo decision. No, they will make the post, they will watch it themselves, they will still delete it themselves, and just waste time, you waste effort, you just be less motivated. So it's okay to talk to someone to make a decision, so you guys can look at it and make decision. That way you can move further and you can move faster and you can move on to something, another thing, another productive. About being productive is stop multitasking. Multitasking makes you tired. Multitasking does not make you give your 100% on doing one thing. Stop pressing your phone and working. Stop pressing your phone and creating content. Just, if you want to create content, relax and create content. If you want to go to Instagram, relax and go to Instagram. If you want to talk to someone about your business, talk to someone 100% about your business. If you want to go on the streets to let 2 people know about your business, go on the street and let 2 people know about your business. Don't wash clothes and be creating content. Don't do this and do that. Don't do so many things altogether and say I'm a multitasker, I'm pro. You end up getting tired and not giving you 100%. So focus on one thing. After finishing up that thing, go to the next. After finishing up that one, go to the next. Like that. You tick all your to-dos from your you take all you have to do from your daily to-do. Is get a workspace. You see, working, if you own a flat or if you own an apartment or a room for students, it's good to organize just a section of the room for workspace. So you'll know that once I'm here to work. Once I'm on the bed, I'm on the bed to sleep. Don't start working on your bed. Don't start working on the floor. Create a workspace, a convenient workspace that you can work. If you create a workspace, anytime you go into that space, it immediately tells your mind that, okay, time to work. What do I have to do? Let me get to work. As if you are going out, you're going to office. You can take your bath, dress up, and go inside your house for your workspace. If you have an extra room or an extra space, please design a workspace. It is very sweet if I can just go to a corner of my room and I'm working. When I come out or when I'm on the bed, I want to sleep or I want to rest. Or when I'm in that place, I want to work. It is work for that space. And the other part of the room or the other part of my apartment or the other part of the house is to do another thing. So if you create a workspace, it is easier to get work done because your mind is conditioned that once I'm here to work. Staying productive is track your time. You see, check the time. Okay, this is 3 o'clock, and scroll through your phone. Go to Instagram like we normally do. Go to Instagram, go to WhatsApp, go to TikTok, and then when you are done, when you get tired, check the time again. So if you know that you spend so time on hours on social media, it is easy to adjust. Unlike when you don't know how much time you spend, you just say maybe like 10 or 5 minutes. We need to be sure what we use our time to do. If you want to wash plates, check when you start washing plates or check when you start washing clothes and see how much of your time you use, because really time is money. Even if in Nigeria we don't get paid per hours, but you need to condition your mind that my time is money. In fact, time is even bigger than money, so we must use our time very wisely. If you want to wash plate, I'm not saying you should not do all these chores, but just try and know the time, know the period of time. Is it 1 hour? Is it 2 hours? Is it 3 hours? So that if you want to change it, if you want to work for 6 hours, you will not say, if I wash plate now, if I wash clothes, you know that, okay, washing plate takes me 30 minutes. Washing clothes, this bulk of clothes or this bulk of clothes takes me 1 hour or 2 hours, takes me 3 hours. Okay, I can. That way you can schedule. You can say, okay, let me quickly wash clothes. I wash clothes for 40 minutes. You understand? So it's good to track your time. Check how long you do so many things, how long you stay on this media, how long you do your chores, how long you make your hair, how long you do these casual things, because they really make up our time. And if only we could invest this time on something that can make us better person, it would be sweet for us. And you cannot change what you don't know. So that's why it's good to keep track of your time and know what is chopping your time. So guys, all these things I've mentioned, if you can put it to practice, if you can put it to work, I'm sure they are going to give you results. I mentioned the 80-20 rule, and I said that do important things first. Don't have to do of 10 to do now and do 8, and you leave the minute. Maybe the minute is post on my page, and another one is talk to someone about my business, and you just say yes, at least I did 8 out of 10. No, that is not being productive. Being productive is doing those two. Talk to someone about my business, post the content, and then you can say yes, I was productive today. Please stop being busy, start being productive. Remember to track your time, know what is chopping your time, know the time frame we are doing for each stuff. Remember to talk to someone about that decision. Remember to create your workspace, and remember to stop multitasking. So all of this makes you productive. Trust me, you're going to stay 100% productive. And make sure that in your to-do, because some people might be saying, what if in my to-do there's nothing about my business? There must be something to better yourself. I mean, if you have a monthly goal, if you have a yearly goal, what is going to get you closer to that goal is what you do every day, right? So what you do every day moves you closer to your goal. So make sure that your to-do has 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines of making you a better person in your generation, or make your business better, or just something to improve your lives or your business life. And I hope this has helped you. I hope this will make a change in your life. Okay, well, thank you so much for getting this far. Thank you so much for watching. You can follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much. Please give this video a like, give this video a thumbs up, and if you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe, and see you in my next video. Thank you. Oh yes. My last video, someone commented about because I made a comment about talking to your client and being all polite and being hello ma'am, and you know that I'm just someone like your age mate, and you say hello ma'am, yes ma. And she made a comment that what if you don't know the person, or you don't know their age or something. If you don't know the person, or if you don't know their age, it's okay to say hello ma'am or hello ma, or how can I help you ma. But once you're chatting with the person and you figure out the person's vibe, it is better to flow with the person's vibe. Sometimes it might be friendly to a vendor, and she might just keep doing that same hello ma, yes ma, oh lol ma, things like that. And I feel like this person is not flowing with me. So once you can flow with the person's vibe, just go along. The person is giving you all friendly, go along. The person is giving you all respectful or okay, things like that, flow along with it. And if you don't know the person before, it's okay to use your mom, it's okay to use your sir, and it is very okay. But in anything, just always be polite. So I guess I've answered the question. Thank you for commenting. See you in my next video. Love you.